How your energy affects people miles away. Have you ever thought intensely about someone, only to have them call or text you the same day? Have you ever felt a sudden urge to reach out to someone you hadn't spoken to in months, only to discover they were going through a difficult time? Have you ever been absolutely certain something was happening to a loved one, even though you were miles away, only to find out later that you were right? If you answered yes to any of these questions, you weren't imagining coincidences. You were experiencing something that quantum physics has finally been able to explain and measure. It's not telepathy or a supernatural phenomenon. There's a real physical mechanism based on quantum entanglement and electromagnetic fields that allows your energy to influence specific people, regardless of the physical distance between you. Today, you'll discover exactly how this long-distance energetic connection works, how to identify when it's happening, and most importantly, how to consciously use this ability to strengthen relationships, send healing energy, and even positively influence important people in your life, even when they're on the other side of the world. The problem: the connection you didn't know you had. Traditional science has always denied the possibility of human influence at a distance because it was based on Newtonian physics, the idea that objects must be physically close to influence each other. But quantum physics has revealed a completely different reality. Every human being is essentially a complex electromagnetic system. Your heart generates an electric field 60 times greater than that of your brain, and a magnetic field 5,000 times more intense. This field extends up to 3 meters from your body under normal conditions, but when you focus intensely on someone, something extraordinary happens. You create what physicists call emotional quantum entanglement, a non-local connection where changes in your energetic state instantly affect the other person's energetic state, regardless of physical distance. The problem is that most people experience this connection unconsciously and chaotically. You may be sending energy of anxiety, worry, or negativity to people you love without realizing it. At the same time, you may be missing opportunities to send healing energy, love, and support when they need it most. Even worse, people who have strong emotional connections with you may be unconsciously draining your energy from a distance, especially during emotional crises. You may experience unexplained fatigue, sudden mood swings, or a sense of emotional heaviness that has no origin in your personal life. Intense relationships create permanent energy bridges that operate 24/7. Parents sense their children from a distance. Emotionally connected couples synchronize moods even across continents, and close friends can literally sense when something important is happening in each other's lives. The science: quantum entanglement and human morphogenetic fields. Now I'll explain the exact scientific mechanism that enables this remote influence. There are 3 levels of energetic connection that operate simultaneously: quantum entanglement, morphic resonance, and electromagnetic field synchronization. Quantum entanglement was proven by physicist Alain Aspect in 1982. When 2 particles become entangled, changes in the state of one instantly affect the other, regardless of distance. Dr. Dean Radin of the Institute of Noetic Sciences has demonstrated that the same principle applies to complex biological systems like humans. When you establish a deep emotional connection with someone, through love, intimate friendship, or even intense conflict, you literally become quantumly intertwined. Your subatomic particles begin to operate in synchronization, creating an instantaneous communication between your nervous systems. But here's something that will shock you. The most effective distance for energetic influence isn't the shortest possible. There's a specific distance, between 50 and 500 kilometers, where human energetic connection becomes more intense and precise. I'll soon explain why this happens and how to use this information to maximize your ability to positively influence from a distance. The second level is morphic resonance, discovered by Dr. Rupert Sheldrake. Morphic fields are information patterns that connect similar systems across space and time. When you think intensely about someone, you access the morphic field shared between you, directly influencing that person's mental and emotional state. The third level involves synchronizing electromagnetic fields. Research from the HeartMath Institute has shown that emotionally connected people can synchronize their heart rhythms even when they're in different rooms. Distance amplifies this effect. The greater the distance, the less interference from external electromagnetic fields, allowing for a cleaner connection between you. Dr. Larry Dossey has documented thousands of cases of distant healing, where one person's focused intention literally altered the physiological parameters of another person hundreds of miles away. This isn't mysticism, it's quantum physics applied to human biology. The discovery, the distance energy transmission code. In 2023, researchers at Princeton University made a groundbreaking discovery while studying couples in long-distance relationships. They discovered that there is a specific resonant frequency that maximizes energy transmission between emotionally connected people. This discovery led to the development of what they called the Directed Energy Transmission Protocol, a specific three-step sequence that allows you to send intention, healing energy, or positive emotional states to anyone with whom you have an emotional connection. It's not vague visualization or wishful thinking. It's a specific bioenergetic code that uses quantum entanglement principles to create measurable influence at a distance. The first step of the code, it's called time synchronization. I choose a specific time when you know the person is relaxed or receptive, usually between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. in their time zone. For 3 minutes, engage in coherent breathing, 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out, while visualizing their face with genuine love. The second step, it's the 528 Hz frequency transmission. Place both hands on your heart and mentally send to the person exactly what you want them to feel: peace, love, healing, strength, clarity. Hold this focused intention for exactly 2 minutes. Researchers have found that 2 minutes is the time needed to create stable quantum entanglement between two nervous systems. The third step, it's revolutionary: time anchoring. Immediately after the broadcast, write down the exact time and send the person a simple message the next day, asking how they felt at that specific time. In 73% of documented cases, people reported positive mood changes, feelings of peace, or thoughts of you at the exact moment of the broadcast. When you practice this sequence regularly for 21 days with the same person, you create what researchers have called a permanent energetic channel, a connection that allows instant two-way positive influence between you, regardless of distance. If you apply this protocol to important people in your life, in 3 weeks you'll have scientific proof that long-distance energetic connection is real and measurable. But there's something about energetic influence that's even more intriguing. In the next video in this series, why some places instantly make you feel bad, you'll discover how physical locations accumulate emotional energy over time and how this stored energy can dramatically affect your mental and physical state the moment you enter those environments. You'll learn how to identify energetically toxic places before you even enter them, techniques to protect yourself from negative environmental energies, and how to cleanse and transform the energy of any space where you need to spend time. If you want to have complete control over how your environments affect your energy and well-being, you can't miss the next episode of this series. Subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and tell me in the comments, have you ever had an experience of sensing someone from a distance that later turned out to be real? Now you know it wasn't a coincidence.